Turning to the war in Ukraine, where there was an exchange of drone strikes overnight. Ukrainian officials say Russia launched a 3-hour-long drone attack on the country's southern Odessa region, setting fire to grain facilities. Meanwhile, Russia claims that it downed 3 Ukrainian drones over its Moscow region, with one crashing into a building under construction in the city of Moscow. No casualties have been reported in either drone attack, though. And this comes as Russia has removed General Sergei Surovikin as head of the country's Air Force, according to the country's state media. Now, he was nicknamed General Armageddon and had not been seen in public since a brief revolt in June by the Wagner mercenary group. Meanwhile, a widespread Russian mining effort in Ukraine is bogging down the country's counteroffensive. Our Debora Patta has visited a Ukrainian unit that is working urgently to very carefully remove Russian mines from recently liberated territory.
Every day, the men of the 35th Marine Brigade know they might not return home. Clearing heavily mined territory where one wrong move could be fatal. This children's camp was used as a Russian military base. Now it's a death trap. The unit is laser focused, ignoring the distant sound of artillery. There is nowhere to run for cover. Deadly explosives could be anywhere.
What have you found?
Anti-tank mines, this soldier known as Zeus tells us. They attach a rope around the mine and drag, worried there might be more explosives underneath. After removing the detonator, it's packed in their car with other mines.
The men have brought the anti-tank mines here to detonate as safely as possible.
This work takes nerves of steel and for Zeus a double dose of courage. Last year, he stepped on a mine in Kherson and lost his right leg. He was fitted with a prosthesis in the US. After intensive therapy, he's back on the battlefield. 100% of the territory has been mined, he told us. Everything, roads, dead bodies, buildings, cars, weapons. His wife's not happy about it. She told me it's a sign. For you, the war is over. But it is not over for me yet. And as Ukrainian troops advance, his dance with death goes on.
Despite concerns about the slow territorial gains made by Ukraine this summer, White House National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan has said the U.S. does not believe the war has reached a stalemate, describing Kyiv's counteroffensive, Anne-Marie, as methodical.
Okay. Debora, you know, these people that you spoke to that are finding these mines, they're doing some very dangerous work. What picture did they paint of the situation on the front lines? How are things going?
It's really tough. This is a tough going period of this war, perhaps one of the most difficult. They said they were prepared for how tough it would be, but I think that the fact that there is so much mining that's been done by Russia is making it very, very difficult for them to move forward. We were told that they would demine a field one day, but by the next morning, it would already have been reseeded as Russians have dropped another round of landmines blanketing exactly the same territory. So it's very dangerous indeed. We were scared to put 1 foot out of the straight and narrow path in front of us when we were with them yesterday. And they do that every single day, Anne-Marie.
You know, the thing is that, you know, one can keep up one's morale if you know you're making progress. But the thing about these mines, as you describe them, is not only does it seem like it's difficult to make progress, but there's an element of terror that you don't know if the next step you take will be safe or will cost you your life. What sort of impact is this having on the morale of the Ukrainian troops?
I mean, that's exactly the question that needs to be answered and what we try to speak to them about, because there are many ways that Ukrainians can die in those fields. There are anti-tank mines, anti-personnel, something known charmingly as a butterfly. It's anything but. It's mistaken for a kid's toy. And if a soldier is not killed on a mine, the injuries are just as horrific, mangled flesh and loss of limbs. But despite this, there's an extraordinary commitment to moving forward. The soldier we spoke to, Zeus, who got that prosthetic leg in New York, has gone back to the battlefield, which, you know, a couple of hours was too much for our team. Every single day he goes back knowing what could happen. So there is a certain courage, and everyone we've spoken to says they know the cost. A new survey came out today in Ukraine, which says that over 90% of this country is committed to this war and not to having any negotiations with Russia until all the territory is back. But what that certainly would help their morale is rocket-projected mine-clearing equipment. The U.S. has already given them some. It can clear a large area immediately and all at once, and having more of those is something they say that could boost their morale.
Debora Patta, thank you.